In the last video, we launched our new jet ski camping trailer and headed off to Fraser Island, the largest sand island in the world. We were nearing the island when one of the chains connecting the trailer to the jet ski suddenly snapped. Somehow, we managed to motor ashore and do some running repairs, but all our beer was lost.
There was a carton in here. It was pretty empty. Smells a lot like beer in it. That's good.
In this video, we continue our journey north along the coastline. We hope to reach the sheltered waters of Wathumba Creek, where we plan to anchor in the lagoon and camp overnight. The forecast for the coming days was ideal, with only light easterly winds predicted. The bay should have been glassy smooth, but as we rounded the point, a strong northwesterly was blowing and the sea was chopped up. As we punched through the swell, a steep rogue wave hit us front on. The jet ski cut through, but the trailer was dragged under, and for a brief second or two, we were towing a miniature submarine. When the trailer finally surfaced, we were in shock. The lid had been completely ripped off, and the bungee loops that secured it to the trailer were split apart. All our food and camping gear was gone, and the trailer resembled a bathtub of seawater. Debris was floating everywhere, and our camping trip had officially become a disaster.
It's our food.
We slowly recovered all that we could find, but a lot had sunk, including our morale. The 60-minute trip had turned into a 3-hour nightmare, and we were still only halfway to our campsite.
There's the lid.
By the way, if you want to help name the jet ski trailer, we've had a heap of good suggestions. Click above to cast your vote.
Tell you what, I look forward to having a slice of bread. Hey? Yeah, it's been pretty smooth really, hasn't it? It's a great idea though. Great idea. Well, that's all our food. What's in there? Well, it's seawater now. Alright.
We both had enough, but there was no turning back. By this stage, we were in no man's land. Aborting the trip and crossing back to the mainland was even more risky than continuing along the coastline. So we drained the trailer, tied the lid down as best we could, and then continued north. The headwind was now howling, and as we pounded through the swell, waves crashed over the bow of the jet ski. The mixture of salt water and sun cream was blinding our eyes. We had barely got another 5 miles when we suddenly felt the jet ski lurch and roll on its side again. We didn't need to look back to know what had just happened. One of the chains had snapped again, but this time the trailer was actually sinking. We powered into shallow water and managed to unhook the sinking trailer before it could take us down with it. By now, reality was setting in, and it was time to cut our losses. The bilge had stopped working, and it was way too risky to continue with the trailer in these conditions. Except for a wild dingo, the beach was deserted. We dragged the trailer and all our gear up the shore and stowed it above the high tide mark. We had just enough fuel on board the jet ski to make it to the sheltered anchorage of Wathumba Creek and back in the morning. Hopefully all our stuff would be safe here until we returned the next morning. In the next video, we finally reach paradise and survey the damage.
Tell you what, we're getting hungry now.
Hunger sets in, and we get desperate for food before being saved by some wild campers. But will all our stuff still be there tomorrow? And how will we drag all our gear home? I hope you enjoyed the video. Hang in there, and I'll see you next time.